Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk more about Supreme Court Justice Thomas, yet again, because there have been more developments. So, we will talk about Thomas, we will talk about Nebraska, we will talk about paperwork, and we'll talk about the lay of the land and how people are responding to the continued developments. So, the first piece of news is that in a very, very rare statement, generally speaking, Supreme Court justices don't make statements. Thomas said he was going to go back and amend previous filings, make sure everything was accurate. Right about the time that information came out, there was another development. Thomas, for years and years, had been reporting, I want to say somewhere between 50 and 100 grand a year from a firm out of Nebraska. The problem is that firm ceased to be in 2006. And that is the headline. And that's what people are seeing. It looks really bad when that's all you have. This may actually be just an innocent, honest mistake dealing with paperwork. A cursory look at it says that the company, which I want to say is Ginger Ltd., is the company that closed in 2006. Another company, Ginger LLC, was formed. This may be as simple as him copying from the year before and not acknowledging a reorganization or something like that. This really might just be nothing. But we don't know yet with everything that's going on. It certainly adds more fuel to the idea that somebody might want to take a look into all of this. But while the immediate implications from the headlines, yeah, those are staggering, there may be a really simple explanation for that. So, what's the lay of the land? What are politicians saying? What are they suggesting needs to happen? You have the very lukewarm, response of, we need a code of ethics for the Supreme Court. The Senate Judiciary Committee is basically looking at Chief Justice Roberts, and they're kind of like, you need to open a probe now. They're a little bit more insistent in Justice and Chief Justice Roberts handling this quickly. You have some more support for impeachment, not a whole lot, but there are growing calls for resignation at this point. And given the amount of attention this is getting and the fact that people are definitely continuing to dig, there's a high likelihood that other stuff is going to surface. Now, it may be just simple paperwork stuff, like honest mistakes. But if there's enough of that, there's going to be a continued push. And there's still, as far as I know, there hasn't been a real explanation of the private jet use or the real estate in Savannah. That's still kind of up in the air. The vacation thing and all of that, again, I understand how it looks, but that's going to be waved away. So there are a number of components to this growing story that still don't have explanations. Even when you are giving Justice Thomas the benefit of the doubt, and you're looking at it saying, okay, well, that could be just minor paperwork stuff. This could be something he really didn't know. There are still major components to this story that do not have answers. And it seems like those answers would have surfaced by now. So I would expect this to continue. I don't see this getting swept under the rug and disappearing anytime soon. I think there's going to be continued political pressure over this. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.